We're about to bake cookies, thanks to the good folks from Pillsbury. And they've got some seasonal flavors out right now. Today, we've got salted caramel apple. We've got pumpkin. And as a bonus, I found Lucky Charms. Hello, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin, Destined Goblin.
And Mrs. Goblin.
Here again, and this is where we will try a food product of some kind and decide whether or not we should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Pillsbury has come out with some new cookie flavors right now. These are all seasonal. They're all limited edition. We've got the pumpkin cookie dough right there. We've got salted caramel apple. And then these Lucky Charms, these have been out for a little while. I haven't had a chance to try these yet, so I figured I'd pick these up here as well.
You just had to try them.
I'd get with something new, so I had to try them. And as you can see, all of them say that they are safe to eat or bake. So you can, if you don't want to bake these, you can actually eat these right out of the package. There you go. Let's see. Salted caramel apple, 140 calories for one cookie.
Woohoo.
Pumpkin is 140 calories.
And it's adding up.
And 140 calories for the Lucky Charms as well. So
420 calories.
420 calories, yeah. So the pumpkin cookies have cream cheese chips inside them. The salted caramel apple cookies have, well, I guess they have pieces of apple in them. Doesn't really say that there's, well, I guess, yeah, no, it doesn't really say that there's any chips of any kind in there. And then the Lucky Charms obviously have Lucky Charms in them. We're going to go ahead and bake these up, and then we'll see how they taste. All right, cookies are all baked up, and just for good measure, I loaded Monster Mug up with some nice cold milk here, because you got to have milk with your cookies, right? So there's the 3 cookies. This is the Lucky Charm. This is the pumpkin with the cream cheese bits in it, and then that is the salted caramel apple. I'm actually going to start with the Lucky Charms, because I think this is probably going to be my least favorite of all of these. Just, I don't know, we'll see. Now, I should say you get 12 of these cookies in each package. That's true for all 3 of these flavors. You can see that they bake up nice and big. So for your 140 calories, you get a decent-sized cookie. The Lucky Charms obviously has the little marshmallow pieces in it. Mm-hmm. And I did notice, too, that taking these off of the baking sheet, the marshmallow gets a little bit sticky on these. So it's a little bit of a process to get these off.
Maybe some wax paper.
Well, I used foil, but yeah, and certainly you could grease the pan as well. So I would say this one is sweet. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of uniformly sweet. I don't know that I really detect a different texture or flavor or anything off of the marshmallow.
I feel
Did you
the
get
texture
some? You get a little
marshmallows.
Okay.
Because I've had the Lucky Charms before. I don't eat it regularly, but
I get a little bit of a different flavor off of the marshmallow. Decent cookie though. I mean, they're all nice sweet cookies. So. Should we go apple next?
Okay.
So this is salted caramel apple. You can see the little apple pieces in there. Let's see, actually, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull out Monster Mug and cleanse the palate. All right, so now we'll move on to the salted caramel apple. Here we go. That's good. I like this one a lot. You get the full flavor of the caramel in that. It's got a nice apple flavor. Needs a touch more salt for the salted caramel. This one gets nice and sticky, nice and sweet. This is a good entry into their lineup. You like that one? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, 1 to go. All right, so now we have the pumpkin flavor. And this one has the cream cheese pieces, the cream cheese chips in it. There we go. Mmm.
I think I like this one the best just because it's not as sickly sweet.
Yeah.
The other two were a little, actually the apple caramel one was relatively sweet.
Yeah.
Compared to even the Lucky Charms.
This also has a very authentic pumpkin flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Really good job on these, and the cream cheese kind of offsets everything, gives it that touch of sweetness. This is probably the best of the bunch. All right, 3 new entries into Pillsbury's Bake at Home cookies, and we're going to give those a very solid 2-star seal of approval. Those are all limited editions, so if you want to try those, pick those up while you can. You should find them in your refrigerated section at your grocery store, so look around your eggs and your butter and things like that. That's usually where you will find those refrigerated cookies. Take them home, bake them at home, you get them nice and hot. Good stuff. We will catch you next time.